Hey, you. Yeah, you. What is this thing you're holding? It's mise-en-scene. But what is it? Let's ask Google.
The arrangement of the scenery, props, etc. on the stage of a theatrical production or on the set of a film.
But that's a bit simplistic. There are actually 15 principles. But I can't be bothered with all that. I have a deadline, you know. To be honest, a lot of them cross over and blend into each other. It's all a bit confusing. So I've narrowed it down to these 5. Basically, it's all about making your movie look good. Things like camera angles, lighting, framing, color theory. All can bring your props to life. Prop is an inanimate object. It feels. It lives. Tells your story for you. Or does it? Does an actor use a prop? Or does the prop use the actor? But that's later on after the interval. Only joking. Shall we start with dominance? It's all about guiding the audience to something specific. How do you get the viewer to notice what you want them to notice? Well, you could use an actor and track them picking up the suitcase, but then the actor is dominant, and we want the prop to be the centre of the attention. So the camera ignores the actor. Notice how the prop takes up a third of the frame. Notice how you are not noticing the actor. Who needs actors anyway, right? So, take a look at this freaky doll. Ugh. Seriously, who wants to play with that? Anyway, let's use it to play around with framing. If we put her here, it's just not right. Not good. Let's look at the science. The intersection points of the grid are the optimum focus points. Putting your prop at these points balances out the shot. Trust me, it's been proven. They call it rule of thirds. Remember it. It's important. See? Doesn't that look better? We could also try filming her from a different angle. If we look up at her from a low angle, she's important. Still freaky, but important. But from a high angle, we're looking down on her like she's insignificant. Things always look better with the right kind of lens. This telephone, for example, with the wide-angle lens, you get the whole picture. But to focus on a particular detail, you need to change to a macro lens. Get to know your lenses. Who knows what might develop? Look at this cute little bunny and its 3-point lighting. I wonder what happens when you turn these lights off. No, put them back on! Put them back on! Oh, phew. So how you light a prop certainly brings it to life. Start with your key light. Get rid of those shadows with your fill light. Then use a backlight to give a feeling of depth. But whatever you do, don't turn off the lights. Now this next one's a bit strange, especially if you're colorblind. They call it color theory, and it's very, very old. Aristotle mentioned it. Da Vinci loved it. Newton scienced it. The idea is that some colours clash, and it makes you feel icky. For instance, never eat a green banana while wearing a blue shirt. Apparently this is hideous. Use a colour wheel to stop this nonsense. Oh, and by the way, never eat a red apple in a red top, because you'll disappear. So how did our props do in our demonstration? Did they need their actors? Well, yes. But that's in the most obvious sense. Who is the star of our show? The hand that holds the suitcase? Or the suitcase itself? Hope you enjoyed this instructional video, and learned a little something about mise-en-scene along the way. Right, that's it. You can go. There's nothing after the credits. Go on. Haven't you got a home to go to?